Hey, what's up, everyone? This is DauvO. This is a new channel where we're focusing on the news of Italy, real estate, and anything that I feel like talking about. In this video, we're talking about a house from a famous movie, House of Gucci. House of Gucci is coming out on December 16th. And I don't know much about it other than I know the famous brand Gucci, and I know that a lot of people love it. So I do know this will be a very popular movie. It features Lady Gaga and Ryan Driver. Ryan Driver? I think so. He's the guy from Star Wars, if you don't know who he is. Anyway, so we're going to go check it out a little bit because there, in the House of Gucci, in that movie, there were two properties that have something significant going on. One is for rent on Airbnb, and one is for sale recently. So we're going to check it out literally right now. So first of all, just a bit of Google research. We find the House of Gucci in Osucho, I think is how you pronounce it, in the Provincia di Como, the Como province. Lake Como is actually only about an hour from my home, and we're going to discover a little bit about where this house is located because it's big news right now. And I know the movie hasn't even come out yet, but I do know there's some special stuff going on with this house specifically. So you can see we have the two protagonists here front and center inside this home. This is Villa Balbiano next to Lake Como. Beautiful inside, just very, very elegant. And frankly, something that most of us probably will never even step foot in. Despite the film being critically panned, the Italian villa featured in the movie is now available to rent on Airbnb. That's why we're here. Some people say it's a 16th century, 18th century. There's kind of a mix-up between the various articles. It's 18th century palazzo, but it says it's dating back all the way to the 16th century sometimes. It had kind of a major historical significance over time. Villa Balbiano is right here on the waterfront of the beautiful Lake Como, and if you've never visited Lake Como, you should. It really is quite extraordinary. It has all of this beautiful architecture. Anyway, this is where we're getting really what we wanted to come here for. Okay, we've got the home will be available to one lucky booker or a couple for a single overnight stay on March 30th, 2022 for $1,125. And I think the intention is that your experience will be like pretty much like the House of Gucci, from what I was reading previously. Booking opens. It's not even available yet. I actually was searching on Airbnb. It's not available yet, but you can see already from the article that they have it planned to come out December 6th at 12 p.m. So I'm imagining it's going to be like a land rush to see who can stay in it that night so that they can stay in it for March 30th to kick off the vacation season. It's really, really just extraordinary. Let's look at it, first of all, where it's located. This is an Italian version of this same article. Like I said, it's kind of big news right now. But the Villa Balbiano, I want to know exactly where it's located in regards to like where I'm located. So I'm going to go, it's pretty common or famous, so should be able to find it pretty easy. I'm down here in the province of Lodi, and it says that it's about 2 hours to get there. Right now, it's probably rush hour when I'm searching, so... the Villa Balbiano is right here. You can literally see it. And if you've ever seen the trailer, you can actually recognize the lawn and everything, and all of this space around it is really quite just impressive. Okay, there are really nice properties just right here on the edge of Lake Como. And one thing that is interesting is I was searching on Airbnb previously, and I found this property, okay, Casa Brena. This property is like literally next to the property in question. If we zoom in here, you can see this is the form of Villa Babbiano. And then we go this way, and for 3,200 euros per night, as opposed to 1,000, you can stay in this luxurious place that's been renovated, new and clean, nice and fresh and new. So that's always exciting. But what's the difference? Well, instead of 2 people staying, this place 12 people can stay, 6 bedroom, 10 beds, and it's not a one-time only thing. It's consistent. So if you want that old historic feel, you might be more interested in that 1,120 whatever price range. and if you really want to feel like you're exclusive, maybe you want to compete for it. But I don't think I'm personally interested. One thing I am interested in, though, is that in the House of Gucci, there was another house that was not on Lake Como. It was actually in the mountains. There's a ski lodge scene. And the house is actually really, really iconic, I'd say. And it's for sale now. It was listed on idealista.it for 990,000 euros. This is an Italian article that talks about it. And basically, it goes all the way back to the year 900. That's really crazy to think of how old this building, or how long ago portions of that building have been there. It's a 1,114 square meters with 24 rooms. It's like a mini hotel, right? But this is also one of the properties that was in, I was searching on Idealista. It's actually really easy to find. You have to make sure you go to idealista.it, because idealista.com is Spain, from what I know. And then you have to search for the city, and I think it's the St. Jean Aosta Valley, and it's right here in first in line. Okay, 990,000. The contact information is right here for anyone who's actually interested in buying the place. But it's like I said, 1,114 square meters. That's about 11,000 square feet, give or take. Terraces, balconies, garages, in a great state. Here we can see on the map where it's located. Actually, it's not that far off from the original house. Like, it's not even in the same region really, but over here next to Villaggio, we see the location. We see the location there of the first Villa Balbiano, and then over here in the mountains of Piedmont, Piemonte, if you're familiar with the Italian language, you can find the location of this very cool house, and we're going to see right now. Okay, this is really interesting because it has a really impressive mountain feel. And talking to friends of mine, would you want to stay here? I don't think I'd like to live there full time, definitely, because I'd like it to be more, there's a very repetitive wood feel. And I like a little bit of variation in regards to the decorations in my house. But I mean, this place is nicer than mine, obviously. But anyway, a really, really impressive woodwork going on here, and made it really nice, I'm sure, for the actors and actresses in the movie House of Gucci, and just played a really big part on the feel of the movie overall, I'm sure. So, and if anyone's want to pick it up, it's for sale for almost €1 million.